Every team's biggest win and loss in franchise history in the Super Bowl era. Now the Chargers, we know. That Raiders game, Until Dawn is not tonight. It's going to be the first game we play in the office.
St. Louis with a 50-burger on the Raiders.
A 30.
Jeez, 51-0.
7-0 thrashing.
44-0.
54-11.
55-10. 62-7.
59-0.
Holy cow.
Can you kneel down for
45-0 is crazy. Who did we beat the brakes on?
Boyd straight ahead into the end zone.
They beat the Bears 54-11.
Foles, good protection.
Is that loud?
Throws. The open man is Selleck. Touchdown.
Takes the snap.
What's good, Jerry?
Goes to McCoy. Spins
What's good,
away.
PD?
Touchdown.
And he gets into the action with a touchdown.
If
Who
you
is
don't
that?
think this affects the Bears' confidence to be embarrassed in the national spotlight,
This is really embarrassing.
54-11.
When the Philadelphia Eagles came to New York, they ran into an offensive dreadnought that
62-10.
every aspect of the offense.
I've always wondered whose bright ass idea it was to put a field goal in the middle of the fucking end zone. You know how many teams would scheme that shit open? You know how many teams would scheme that shit open nowadays? How did the Bucks just lose and they was up 5? They was up 4 with like 4 seconds left, if I'm not mistaken. They was up 4 with 29 seconds left. How did they lose? Yeah, that's nasty.
Special teams rolled with power. Number 29, Vince Clements, who came in the Minnesota trade, exploded
What
on
the
the New York
Halliburton?
scene. And the New York offense rolled
Is that
on.
Roger Clemens? Giants' biggest win was them against the Eagles. Okay. So y'all telling me they got all this footage of all these NFL games and players, and this shit almost clear. This shit damn near clear. It ain't super clear. It ain't 4K. It's probably like 360p. But it's watchable. But we still ain't got Wilt's 100-point game? Talk to me. How? We still ain't got no Will highlights. None. 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 But we got these clear-ass in-color highlights from 1972. Matter of fact, when was Wilt's game? When was Wilt's 100-point game? 1962. So you telling me within, and this is in color. So you telling me in 10 years, it's just vanished. It's just gone? Fuck out of here, bro.
Bob Tucker scored twice. And
Bibb, they was up like 4 when I clicked the game. That's why I told, I'm like, bro, y'all, like, he crashing out for no reason. They were up 4 when I was watching the game.
11, Randy Johnson came in and hit Don Herman for 2 touchdowns.
When the video camera was invented. When was the video camera invented? In the late 1800s.
New York's 62-10 rout was the most points ever scored by a Giants team.
Yeah, the Bucks.
Cornell Green was all-pro for
That's
the second
nasty
straight year.
loss.
The balance.
Look how these niggas are running, bro. On God, if God put me back in this era, I'd be the greatest football player of all time.
Of both offensive and defensive units
These niggas run straight up.
was the overriding factor in 3 key Dallas victories.
This was nasty.
Jackson over the middle, caught by Hollywood Brown. See you later, Hollywood to the house. Jackson has all day.
This was an ass
Hollywood
whooping.
Brown again. He's got it. Brown off to the races, and he stays on his feet.
Minka, this was Minka's rookie year.
Touch.
Didn't Minka only play 1 year with the Dolphins and they traded him? I'm glad you missed the era that you missed. I'm so glad you wasn't involved in that.
Down for the Jaguars on 2nd and 8. Lamar Jackson looking end zone again. Sneed's got it.
Willie Sneed, Justice Hill.
Just fires an end zone wide open. Touchdown.
The Ravens have set a franchise record for most points scored
They was up 42-3.
in a first half.
43 yards, looking to throw for more. Towards the end zone, Lewis. Bortles over the middle, touchdown.
Damn.
Bortles deep shot. What a catch.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Just one time in my life, well, not one time. It's already happened before. I want the Chargers to beat somebody by like 60 points. Just straight ass whooping of death. Just meat to meat. Just one time in my life, I want to see them just dog walk somebody from start to finish and don't give up no points. One time.
Today, they give up 44.
I don't
Vic
think it's
NFL
happened.
Throwback got a game on here called The Greatest Game Ever Played from 1958, but no wilt highlights are found. Something don't add up.
Just saying. Just saying.
I guarantee you that John Harbaugh is not happy at all.
Jerome Bettis, touchdown.
37-0 ain't good, but it ain't like crazy.
Stewart with plenty of time. Receiver wide open, Big Ten touchdown. This will be the biggest shutout margin of victory for the Steelers in 21 years.
The Atlanta Falcons were the Packers' 7th opponent. The league's
Damn.
youngest
Y'all got beat 56-3.
member never had a chance. Rookie Donnie Anderson, in his first extended appearance, exploded
Bibby did get timed out.
for 2 touchdowns.
Oh, this is the second y'all being the oh.
One on a sparkling 77-yard punt return. Green Bay's tight-knit secondary contributed 4 interceptions. Doug Hart, number 43, and Herb
Bibby got timed out.
Adderley converted 2 of them into touchdowns.
On the doorstep, Walter Payton.
Damn, 61-7.
Looked like Fosbury doing the flop
I'm gonna be honest. That loss to the Raiders wasn't even our worst loss because we got some garbage time touchdowns.
for the Bears touchdown.
It might be that Panthers. We lost about 45.
Evans on second and 2 yards intended for Watts. Touchdown, Ricky Watts. Perfectly thrown
That turf they used to play on in the old days. I was like, Bibby got 10 minutes yesterday.
strike. Harper in motion. Payton dancing through the middle. Touchdown.
61-7 is crazy.
Another flag down. The pass is intercepted. Lenny Walterscheid.
Chicago scored 9 touchdowns.
I forgot what he
They
said, but it
scored
was
more
valid.
points than any Bear team in 15 years. Against the Chicago Bears, Pastorini
Damn.
returned and generated 489 yards of offense. Double O is pro football's ultimate long.
I don't know how I feel about a receiver wearing 00. I fuck with it, but at the same time, I'm like, ugh. But like, it's comp, but it's like, ugh. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I don't know why I can't. It's probably because we ain't seen it before. So it's like, ugh, but it's lucky comp. I'm like, can you even wear 00 now?
Distance weapon. He has averaged
don't think
51
he can.
yards per touchdown reception, both plain and fancy.
Damn, this
Whether
nigga-
weaving his magic or bursting
Weak ass Shelly.
both plain and fancy. Whether weaving his magic
Nigga, we got niggas dancing, hitting gritties, doing backflips and turntables and shit like that. You thought jumping over the line was comp.
or bursting straight up the middle, pro
they put
football
belts ass.
has never seen the like of Billy J. For sheer flat-out brilliance as well as end-zone ingenuity. Inspired, the defense stopped Walter Payton in his tracks, then took the ball in the
Damn.
opposite direction. Houston rejoined the Central Division race with
LT would never. Just saying. Just saying. LT would never. LT would never do some shit like that.
a 47-0 explosion over Chicago as
Where y'all got LT in the top running backs?
Kenny Burrow brought back the
If he not number 1, don't say nothing.
bomb.
Back to Brady.
You know you getting blown out when niggas is throwing flea flickers and shit in the snow. Top 100. You can't even name 100 players in the entire league better than LT. Giants. Who? LT is LaDainian Tomlinson. Lawrence Taylor, we don't. That's not the real LT. The real LT is LaDainian Tomlinson. Lawrence Taylor's a crackhead. Y'all taking up for a crackhead? Crazy.
Brady.
I knew y'all was crackhead.
Looking for Moss. Touchdown.
The nigga played off cocaine and meth. Of course he's not going to be stoppable.
Patriots.
Brady play action fake. Stands in the pocket. Has time. Now starts to run left. Gets rid of the football downfield to the end zone. Caught. Randy Moss. Touchdown. Stands in the pocket.
This is a crazy. What's wrong with coke and meth? I don't know. Using it? That's the problem. Prime Eddie Lacy style.
Clears it right, complete to Falk on a screen. Got the 30, 35, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Kevin Falk.
This was like the special throwback uniform game. You're a crackhead too. Proof? No, it's not.
He's got Welker. Welker, open space, and there's your 4th touchdown pass. Brady, look.
Number 3 best running back? No. That crackhead was good.
For 5. Looking to the end zone, and it is caught. Touchdown.
Who do you think had the most primes in NFL? What do you mean? What do you mean primes? What do you mean by that? Like players in their prime?
Brady looking for it. Throws, back shoulder, touchdown.
Every team always has a player, and they always have them in rotation. So it's every team. Like you can look at every team's roster and find a player in their prime right now. And they're good players. They're like top of their position. That's usually teams won't just be absolutely ass in the NFL. It's kind of hard to be just. It's hard in the NFL to have a team without a superstar. Essentially, Titans. They got Jeffrey Simmons. Like every team has a star. Look, Bills, Josh Allen, Dolphins, Tyreek Hill, Waddle, Jets, Garrett Wilson. If you want to say Breece Hall, Sauce Gardner, Ravens, Lamar Jackson, Bengals, Jamar Joe, Browns. Well, I mean, I don't even want to count Shador, but Myles Garrett. Steelers, they had Pickens, T.J. Watt, Texans, C.J. Stroud, Colts. Now they got Tyler Warren, but they also have AR-15 was kind of a big name-ish. But now they got Tyler Warren, Jonathan Taylor, Jags, Trevor Lawrence. Whether you like him or not, Trevor Lawrence. Now Travis Hunter. Titans, Jeffrey Simmons. But at one point, Derrick Henry. Who else? That's just me thinking off the top of my head. They're backers, safeties. They had Kevin Byard at 1.2, line, tight end, receivers. Yeah, so just Jeffrey Simmons. They might be like the worst roster. Broncos, Bo Nix. You got Surtain. Chiefs, Mahomes. Raiders, now you got Genty, but you also got Brock Bowers. Chargers, Herbert. Cowboys, you got Dak, CD, Micah. Giants, you got Emily Neighbors. Eagles, the Eagles. Commanders, JD5. Bears, now you got Caleb. You got DJ Moore. You got Loveland. You have Komet. You got some defenders. You got the Jalen Johnson. Lions, you got Jameer. Packers, Jordan Love. Vikings, Justin Jefferson. Falcons, you got Drake London, Bijan. Panthers, you got Bryce Young, Tech, J.C. Horn. Saints. Yeah, who the Saints got? Olave? Oh, AK. Kamara. I'm busy. Kamara and Olave. Bucks, you got Bucker. You got Baker, Mike Evans, Chris Godwin. Cardinals, you got Kyler, Marvin Harrison. Rams, you got Stafford. You got Puka. Niners, you got CMC. Seahawks, you have JSN. You also have Tark Woolen. You got K. So every team usually keeps a star player. So that's a very open-ended question about in their primes, So every team keeps a player. Shador and Trav gonna be. I think Shador should sit this year and start next year. I don't think he should start this year. I think he should sit the entire season. Don't even try to win it.
Hey Vic, it is my birthday.
Sit.
Love this community for making me laugh every day. Very random, I know, but just wanted to thank you, Vic, and the community. Also, how the kids, Vic. JK.
Just been a bad day if you're a Tennessee Titan.
The next Sunday, Morris continued his...
I can't never do no real shit with y'all and be genuinely happy for y'all sometimes, because what the fuck was that? I was really happy for it to be your birthday, on your birthday, for it to be your birthday. And now all of a sudden you bring up kids and shit. I can't even.
Great play, scoring 3 touchdowns against New England.
You think so? Honestly, Choots, I think they release Kenny Pickett first and then practice squad Dylan Gabriel. Because Watson's on IR. You got to have 3 quarterbacks on the roster. Kenny Pickett's going to get released, and the 3 is going to be Gabriel, Shador, and Joe Flacco. Watson's going to IR.
Entire offense was awesome as Miami passed their opponents out of the Orange Bowl.
The Orange Bowl? 52-0.
Defense and 3 touchdowns from Mercury Morris helped the Dolphins improve to 9-0.
Jim Plunkett. These niggas used to rush for 200 yards and go deliver milk. Hey, nice game last week, man. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you. Nigga delivering milk. Fuck out of here, bro. Niggas have Jim Plunkett on their all-time quarterback rosters and shit like that. Like, get
Tie everyone now, JKF Vic lol.
Happy birthday, man. Happy birthday.
2-0 pasting of the Patriots made Don Shula the first NFL coach with 100 victories in only 10 years.
Draw play. Taylor skips 2 tackles. Right, and here we go. Yeah.
Is that Freaky Fred?
Brock Marion chasing. Brock Marion still chasing.
Is Freaky Fred in the Hall of Fame yet?
It's help from Smith. Touchdown. No flags. On 90.
What did who say?
Yard run. It's Marino. Hit from the backside. Fumble the ball. Oh, Lord, Jacksonville has it.
That's crazy.
The ball is live. This is still.
If Freaky Fred was on any other team, he'd be a Hall of Famer.
Live. Tony Brackens. They haven't blown a whistle yet. No. And finally, he rumbles toward the end zone. That's a touchdown. Oh, Gosden fumble, picked it up and ran it in. Screen pass. Look at this. Nobody within 15 yards. Another missed tackle. Another missed tackle. This is as shoddy a tackling effort as I have seen.
Like, that was slow compared to nowadays, though.
In more than a decade. What an embarrassment for the
Miami
Dolphins.
Call off of that.
Montgomery there. The call, 2nd and goal. Touchdown.
Oh, this was this past season.
To the end zone, touchdown, Detroit Lions.
1st and goal. Montgomery cuts, drives, touchdown.
Is it? Listen, just hear me out. Could y'all see, and I hate to bring it about my team, I could see Amari Hampton being like David Montgomery. Like, now that I just watched him run like that, I could see him being like that. Because Monty, he don't hit home runs. I see more Joe Mixon, though. I still see Joe Mixon.
Jared looking, throw.
Why did Ken say yes? Right. You don't even know these people's names. Now she's trying to, okay, I see what you're trying to do, Ken. She's trying to infiltrate the camp. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Type shit. Yeah, we got to check it out. It's back. We signed him on a thing to where, like, if he signs with a team, then we get a pick for it. If not, then he signs with us. I forgot. It said it's like rare, but it's this right here. It's a rare unrestricted free agent tender to him, giving them exclusive negotiating rights if he remains unsigned by training camp. If he plays under the tender, he would earn 3.4. But the move also keeps the Chargers eligible for compensatory pick if Dobbins signs elsewhere. I'm sorry, bro. I'm bad.
Going middle, caught Amon-Ra, touchdown.
I was reading too fast. Don't look too much into that.
2nd down and 4. Blocked there by Zylstra.
This was all belt, though. This was all belt.
There he goes. Foot race with Miller. That is 6 for number 9. Gibbs the back. Lions have scored every time they've had it today. Look out.
Oh, I think Boucher gonna be fire, Arturo.
Caught for the touchdown.
I'm mad we didn't draft him, though.
Jerry Goff, 412 yards. 4 touchdown passes.
Yeah, like, no, not the movie.
Incredible performance by Dan Campbell's team here today.
I forgot. She be watching too many movies. We can't get that over her head.
In a spectacular display.
Nigga, we was a good running team last year. What are you talking about?
In offensive football, the Cowboys crushed Detroit.
Niggas was crying on Twitter without CMC. Shut the fuck up. Brock needs help. Brock Purdy needs help. No Trent Williams. No Ayuk. No CMC. What is he supposed to do? Shut up. Get it out the net.
59-13.
Get it out the net.
Rookie Lion quarterback Greg Landry suffered 4
Jordan Mason was leading the league for a while. So was J.K. Dobbins.
interceptions. Offensively, Dallas heroes were many, but quarterback Don Meredith was the most prominent as he.
How do we even get to that argument? Why can't we all be friends? Ain't we on the same team? See, that's why I shouldn't have gave you niggas no Everclear.
Completed 14 of his first 17 passes and gave the Cowboys a huge 31-6 halftime lead. When the final gun sounded,
you see how we tearing each other down.
7 different Cowboys had crossed the Detroit goal.
Oh, bad snap.
So can we return now sitting my $3? We got any more shots left?
And Kelly somehow gets out of trouble.
Fuck the Eagles.
And throws to Lofton for a touchdown.
Thomas or Kelly are going to be running. There it is now. There it goes.
Thomas breaking tackles. He has
Damn, that nigga was scooting.
a touchdown.
A blitz.
Prater just does get it. Intercepted by Darryl Talley. Talley at the 10. Talley, touchdown, Buffalo. Davis, touchdown.
Hey, they putting belt to ass.
Lofton for a touchdown.
Out of the gun again. Brady stepping up, feels the pressure, going for a touchdown, has it. And here.
Y'all owe me 3 shots for Sunday. Excuse me?
On a slanty, it's Randy Moss with a touchdown. Brady again to the end zone, and that one is caught by Moss for the touchdown.
Lossman takes the snap, sets up to throw, fires it short, caught by Dwayne Wright at the 28, heads to the Patriots sideline, ball
Hey, you know it's a bad game when shit like this happens.
comes loose, Patriots recover. It gets worse. Can you believe it? It gets worse. A 33-yard return. Ellis Hobbs finds the end zone. Patriots up now 55-10.
Following a tough opening day loss in Cincinnati, Denver returned to Mile High, and the New York Jets had the distinct misfortune of being the first team to visit. The Broncos
46-3 is crazy.
offense erupted for 5 touchdowns and a team record 543 total yards.
Bro, the O-line ain't the same, chump.
While Denver's blitzing defense chased Joe Namath into Wyoming. John Rousers.
J.K. Dobbins also is coming off injury. Factor that in too.
39-yard.
Gotta add, I did it on purpose.
Interception.
Yeah, nigga. Did it on purpose. Yeah, keep talking.
Gang in his bitch. Gang in his bitch. Nigga. Gang in his bitch. Gang in his bitch. Hey.
I was just saying.
Houston75 says I think it's time to run an ad on these broke ass niggas. Sub up broke boys and get your money up, not your funny up.
See, and see, you see how they trying to snitch on me? The clip shit ain't even working no more. Good. Nigga trying to clip shit ain't there.
Nailed down an easy victory as Denver humbled the hapless Jets 46-3.
Damn. 51-0 is crazy. Appreciate it, Danny. You need new mods. What's wrong with the mods that I have? I think they do a pretty damn good job. I told y'all, one random day during the summer, I'm going to let all the women of WAP be mods, and this shit is going to be terrible. I'm going to give them 5 minutes, and that's it. They going to ban everybody. I'm going to be here talking to myself.
Takes it left, dumps it right, clock on Mason, it's stride 30, 25, 20, down the sideline, 25.
I'm not going to be here for that. Ty, go get it. Do you hear me? Why are they pre-ordering timeouts? Why are they pre-ordering timeouts? I will not be in chat that day. I know I'm going to be safe that day. It's going to be me and the women of what? And then Biv. And that's it. And then fucking Zombie, I think, too.
Here's got a lot of room. Trey Mason off to the races. Mason to the house. Job and trouble again, steps up, chased by Long, and he's intercepted. And St. Louis with a 50-burger on the Raiders.
RP minus 3. He getting banned. Time me. Y'all lost. Oh, that's their biggest win. But they don't have Will's 100-point game.
Mr. Painter, he didn't see it coming. Fumble, Saints have it.
Breeze with a lot of time to the end zone. He goes, and it's a touchdown.
Damn.
Four-man front. Snap is to Breeze. He throws. All alone in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Breeze again has time and throws, and that's caught by Sproles.
The tailback. Schultz, I ain't even say nothing crazy.
Is Ingram. Reeves rolls to the right, throws. It is caught. Touchdown.
Oh, shit.
And Breeze to Graham for the jump ball and the touchdown.
Where the Chargers at?
Snap. Play action, sets up, looks, throws it down the middle. Picked off.
That nigga said, throws down the middle.
Back with the ball, trying to get inside. Lee Terrence, and he is going to score. Touchdown. The Colts have now given up more points in a game than they ever have in franchise history.
The season's first score resulted from the all-around efforts of...
Damn. Y'all lost to the Falcons 62-7? Ugh, they forever y'all big bros.
The fullback Art Malone.
They forever y'all big bros. 62-7 is crazy.
Together, Art Malone and his running mate Dave Hampton accounted for a total of more...
Y'all lost to a nigga named Art Malone.
More than 200 yards. But the big surprise was number 11, quarterback Dick
back
Shiner,
with a better fade than Yo Barber's Fav Barber.
Season by leading the Falcons to almost 500 yards worth of total offense against the seemingly disorganized Saints.
Damn.
In all, the Falcons broke or tied 35 team records as they rolled up the most points and their most one-sided victory ever, 62-7.
Art Malone.
In Week 13, the Falcons needed bicycles to keep up with the Rams, who set an NFL record for rushing touchdowns, on their way to the most lopsided regular season score in league.
You think the Giants are winning the conference within the next 3 years? What conference?
History. In 1976, tackle Larry Brooks, number 90, was back.
What did Avion do? Also, Houston isn't a terrible division.
Better than ever, and got some long...
No, they literally have Malik Neighbors, and that's it.
Overdue recognition when he became one of the Rams' 7 Pro Bowl players. Bill Simpson, number 48, gave opposing quarterbacks a quick return on their bad investments.
What are you talking about? You're not even getting timed out. You're asking people to get timed out for no reason.
This 80-yard Harris to Dwight Scales touchdown play.
The Rams had a black quarterback.
Brought a merciful end to a 59-0 run.
You're not getting me.
Craig and Rathman behind Young on first down. Fake to Craig. Back to throw. Young down the middle for Rice. He makes the catch. Touchdown.
Bro, I missed the pink shit too and the BCA, bro. Who do I think is going to NFC AFC next year? I think it's going to be Eagles.
49ers. And Young looking to throw. Running out. He's in trouble. May run. Looks back. Looking for someone.
If people can somehow stop the Eagles from running the ball.
End zone. Touchdown. Mike Wilson.
For the third straight week, the NFC's stingiest defense did not allow a touchdown.
Friendly banter, bro.
Joe Montana
Truth ain't even here.
Control of the offense.
Back out.
Damn, nigga, he right there.
Montana, draw, fakes, draw, throws, touchdown to John Frank. Cribb fakes to Cribbs, back to
nigga, play Madden.
Middle, completes it. Mike Wilson. And it's Wilson.
You'll be okay. You'll be okay.
Into the 5, touchdown 49ers.
Do you have any idea?
ISS is a cruel and unusual punishment. I did it and it built character.
How demoralizing that is for a defense.
Sims is looking for a target. Sims.
49-3 is crazy.
Touchdown, Bavaro!
In the playoffs, the Giants let their actions do their singing. What Giant fans got was the beauty of a Mozart symphony combined with the jagged edge of a Bruce Springsteen concert.
Throws wildly, intercepted. There goes Taylor down to the.
Look at the crackhead.
10, touchdown.
LT, way to go.
The 49-3 conquest over San Francisco.
Not yet, Snow.
Was the most lopsided playoff win in Giant history.
Here he goes.
Damn.
Touchdown. Good blocking by Allen. Touchdown again. Watson, Fuller, touchdown.
Man, this was supposed to be a special connection, man. Will Fuller and Deshaun Watson are supposed to be feed families.
Sims. Dillard's the Harvard of the Midwest, and here comes Watson.
I mean, it did for a while.
And he finds
Whole-ass fat lip niggas just time me out. I'm glad you know.
Miller. Here's number 5. Just tied the rookie quarterback record. 1st and 10 man count.
But
intercepted.
Damn.
It's picked up by Cole. Dylan Cole to the house.
Allen to throw on third.
Tyreek, there's no way you're still playing Madden. Like, honestly, there's no way you're still playing Madden and having fun with that game. Are you still playing that game and having fun, or are you playing because it's the only football game that you enjoy? There's no way you're still playing that game and having fun. I'm sorry. You're having fun on that game? You might be a crackhead. If you need help, just say that. We will put all of our efforts in there. We got doctors in here. We got people who work in the medical field in here. They can check out your mental health and make sure you're okay. Because you playing Madden saying it's still fun, we got to make sure you're okay, man. Nigga, I'm broke. Of course I have fun. Oh, you don't know when it's been growing. Okay. All right, that makes sense. Okay. Okay, no money Smith knows why the game is fun. That makes sense. Tired shit. That makes sense.
Touchdown, Buffalo.
That makes sense.
And I'm sitting right next to the window.
That makes sense.
And the booth right next to me is the Bills brass.
Yeah.
They're having way too much fun.
That's domination there, Murph. That's imposing your will.
FPL_Don says, you broke
yeah, who Bills fan? Who a Bills fan? Any Bills fans in here?
Swervo8 says, you broke ass niggas don't be watching how I be watching.
Where the Bills fans at? Where the Bills fans at? Where the Bills fans at?
Don says, you broke ass niggas don't be watching how I be watching.
Yo, stop. Y'all gonna break Todd. Stop.
All Snow 14K says, you
stop. You gonna break him and the nigga not gonna work no more. Y'all know that. Stop.
And could stop the rushing charges.
Y'all gonna be mad about 30 minutes and they don't want to talk no more.
Greeted Buffalo at the end of an era. But the 45-6 thrashing which San Diego gave Buffalo
45-6
heralded the beginning of a new age of Charger football.
Yeah.
They were part of a legend. The legend of
best uniforms of all time, by the way.
The
Not these,
Lightning
but like in general.
Riders in 2nd and goal.
Ain't no Patriots fans in here, right?
Illuminor with a block to the pylon and touchdown! He got in there.
This is how they score their points.
On the 31-yard line. Blocked by Slater, and that opens up the door. There was also a block in there from the defensive back. That was Rashad Berry, and he's in for the touchdown.
Look. This is how they score their points.
2nd goal, 16th play of the drive. He'll try to.
It was no passes. It was all runs and special teams.
Backhammer his way in, and he got it. The 58-yarder to get on the board by Michael Badgley. And that is blocked. And it's picked up on the play and grabbed by McCourty, and here comes...
This shit was so sad to watch, nigga. The game was over by halftime.
Devin, who
please let that be the last highlight.
Will take it in.
Oh, my God. I think Bailey Zapp got a passing touchdown, too.
Still at that left tackle. Wide open. Here comes Oshesky, breaking one tackle, a foot race.
These niggas suck.
To the end.
I think that was Bailey Zapp.
So that's a touchdown.
No, the Raiders lost. It just looked worse. At one point, it was 6-3-7. But they scored 2 times, and it was 6-3-21. So it was only a loss by 42.
A lot of time airing it out, looking for Giddy.
Y'all got beat 30. At least we scored. Oh no, we didn't score. Never mind. We in the same boat.
Got it! There's a flag, and he's gonna go! Touchdown! Delayed blitz, protected, airs it deep, there's...
Y'all lost to Ted again, though. At least we lost to the Bill Belichick Patriots before they was ass. Y'all was down 200 in the first quarter, and that was all offense.
Again, he's got it! Touchdown! Newton zips it in, and we've got a touchdown.
Y'all lost to Jericho Cotchery, Ted Ginn, and Devin Funches. Nigga, that is a bottom 5 receiving core of all time. You niggas sucked. Ted Ginn was not good. Stop. Please don't. Please don't. Let's not overly. No. Okay, but Don, we lost to the Patriots defense. They scored 3 times on defense, in special teams. What are you talking about? They scored 3 times on special team defense. That's it. They scored off a block punt, a blocked kick, field goal, and then a punt return touchdown. That's 21 points.
And that's how you get it in those tight windows. That ball has...
Who's the white boy? You're naming punt returns.
Some cheese on.
That's 21 of 41, so that's 20 points, yeah.
Blitz coming. Newton to the end zone. Touchdown, Brandon LaFell.
Hey, why the Panthers get 2? Why they get 2?
Newton zips it in.
Oh, this nigga was a Panthers fan.
And then we've got a touchdown.
And that's how you get it in those tight windows. That ball has some cheese on it.
Blitz coming. Newton to the end zone. Touchdown, Brandon LaFell.
That's a nasty name, Brandon LaFell. They really gave this nigga no receivers. Brandon LaFell was his best receiver at one point, other than Steve Smith.
Quarterback draw, and Newton powers his way. Carolina with a ball to the Giants 20, and Newton looking to the end zone.
Like, this nigga is throwing Brandon LaFell open.
Touchdown.
He is throwing Brandon LaFell open. Yo, this is...
Second time for Brandon.
Cam don't get as much respect as he should, bro.
LaFell. Play fake, looking for Ginn in the end zone.
This is what Ted was good at. But this is this is what Darius Davis can do. This is what I'm sure everybody in this right here, like in this chat, has a speedster on their team that can do the same shit. That don't make you good. Because you only can do this. Like,
touchdown.
Damn, this nigga lost by what, 40? 43?
All kinds of time. Touchdown, Jeremy Brigham. They fake the handoff this time. Gannon, easy pass. Touchdown. And that's to Dudley. In space, in the end zone. But he makes the quick pass and it's picked off. Eric Allen, who scored touchdowns in back-to-back games, does it for the 3rd time this season. Gannon off the play fake.
Well, that's because they made Xavier Worthy do more than that. But for the most part, Xavier Worthy is a streaker. That's it. He's a streaker. But in the Chiefs' offense, they make him do more. You know what I mean? I didn't even see this. Hold on.
Who scored touchdowns in back-to-back games, does it for the 3rd time this season.
Oh shit! That was cold. Too bad you can't touch the thing no more.
Scored touchdowns in back-to-back games, does it for the 3rd time this season.
Yeah.
Gannon off the
that was kind of gas.
Jeremy Brigham makes the grab. Touchdown Raiders.
Dante Hall at the 10. Finds a lane up the middle. Hall may go. He is gone. Dante Hall. Touchdown Chiefs.
Could you imagine Dante Hall now? I mean, obviously, it's just Tyreek Hill. I think it's just Tyreek Hill. Short, fast. I think Tyreek Hill is obviously a little bit better because he played in a modern era, so he has to do more, but these are the biggest win and the biggest loss of every team.
Costa Holmes, couple of blockers, turns it, goes to the end zone. Touchdown. Priest Holmes heading into the end zone.
CC does it.
Like, Chiefs fans don't even know who Priest Holmes, Larry Johnson, none of these dudes is, bro. Dwayne Bowe, none of these dudes.
Everybody out. Trent Green gets time, throws to the end zone, and a touchdown.
No.
Tony Gonzalez.
Shut up and stream, fat boy. I got this. You know what's crazy? The word fat boy I could only hear whenever what's the name from Friday say it? Fat boy. That's how I say it every time in my head.
Stafford, 3-step drop, looks right, throws one, Calvin, end zone, got him, touchdown!
Damn.
Good fake by Stafford, buys time. Look at that.
48-3 is crazy.
Double tight, single, they're going to go for Johnson in the end zone, touchdown!
This nigga Stafford, arm so short, nigga did a fadeaway. Hey, I know his arm when he retires is going to be cooked.
Tight, single, they're going to go.
Nigga did a fadeaway dart.
Go for Johnson in the end zone.
It's crazy.
Touchdown.
Seattle posted its third shutout of the year, beating Kansas City 45-0
Damn.
on the strength of additional interception runbacks for touchdowns by Easley and Keith Simpson.
Well, that'll do it. The Seahawk defense goes into the record books. 4 interceptions returned for touchdowns.
Kansas City.
These niggas got to beat 3 different times by 41. I fucking love it here, man. I love it here. Weak ass niggas. Let it be a 4th for 2. Let it be a 4th for 2. Man, these niggas so annoying. Let it be a 4th for, please.
Yards rushing. And
Drink then.
picked up a third
I'll take a shout out to this. Only because I got the news I got.
third straight shutout.
Got some great news today. So we'll be moving on to this.
45-0.
It ain't gonna be I don't think there's gonna be no more Chiefs in here though. I don't think there's gonna be no more Chiefs.
Carson's attacking defense rewrote the record
Wow, I was hoping I was wrong.
book, limiting the
No, I didn't.
Steelers to merely 53 yards. The Browns had a total of 7 sacks and 8 turnovers.
51-0 to the
Incredibly,
Browns.
3 of them went for touchdowns.
Ravens was first, yeah.
Steelers are back
Or
up
second.
inside the 5. Here's a handoff to Worley, the fullback. He fumbles the ball. The Browns have it. They go into the end zone for a touchdown. Flips at the 25, hit at the 29, down at the 29.
I got a question. When did y'all become fans of y'all's teams? If y'all can remember the year. If y'all can, if not, then it's fine. If y'all can remember the year, what year did y'all become a fan of y'all's team? Mine is 06. 11, 8, 10, 4, 14, 06, 08. Okay. So, okay. As long as I don't see no, like, 19s and 20s and 21s, that's fine with me. If I see anything in the 2020 and above, then I'm banning you. I'm not going to lie to you, bro.
Line. Ball is stolen by the Browns. It is stolen by David Grayson.
You became a fan when Brett Favre left?
He goes in for a touchdown.
2020.
Brister to pass from the end zone through the hands of Hodges.
Damn.
Intercepted by David Grayson for a touchdown.
It was a great day for this football team. And
early I was a Burger fan, Dad early, so I picked my own team. It's the Ravens. That's valid. I picked my team because at the time the Chargers were going up against the Patriots a lot. And my dad was a Patriots fan. He still is. And I was like, I already like LT because he's a running back, and I play running back. I already like LT. And my dad don't like it when they play the Chargers, so I'm going to be a Chargers fan. Literally.
this coaching staff, and it was a great day for me.
Second down and goal from the Browns' 4-yard line. Pitch back. Near side run and into the end zone for a touchdown. Brunell takes a look, waits for something to open up. It does. Open receiver.
Brunell?
Jaguars. Well, in fairness to the Jaguars in this enormous disparity in the score, 48-0, they played like pros every snap.
2 weeks later, he single-handedly destroyed the Cleveland Browns when he returned 2 kickoffs for touchdowns and sparked Green Bay to a smashing 55-7 victory.
Damn.
The second half of the season began with the red-hot
Damn.
Cleveland Browns, led by quarterback Bill Nelson. The Browns were quickly cooled.
Oh, shit! That nigga couldn't see straight for 2 years. God damn.
The Browns
That nigga would have got ejected nowadays.
were quickly cooled.
He would have got ejected. Nigga feet in the air. Damn. 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 He dribbled this nigga.
The front four pressured Nelson into 4 interceptions, 3 by number 20, Bobby Bryant.
The Viking offense scored the first 9 times it had the ball.
Damn.
Joe Kapp survived Cleveland's pressure and completed 3 more touchdown passes to Gene Washington as the Vikings rolled up. And completed 3 more touchdown passes to Gene Washington as the...
Who this nigga think he is?
Vikings...
What the fuck? I didn't know they was doing this shit back then.
Rolled up.
Nigga, they thought this nigga was... they thought this nigga was glitched. The fuck? I know this nigga got stoned after this.
Their 7th straight victory.
These the athletes that they say was so unstoppable. Nigga didn't even catch the ball with his hands. Nigga caught the ball with his fucking biceps. Fuck out of here.
51-3.
There goes.
Fuck out of here.
Montana back to pass on 1st and 10, going deep. He's throwing down to Clark.
51-7 to the Niners.
Goes into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown.
On one receiver covered, looking for help. Joe finally throws it. It's a touchdown. In the backfield, it's Wendell Tyler for the touchdown. Montana going long. Nehemiah is wide open. 6 points. From ground level, Harmon for the touchdown. He's over. Kavanaugh pitching off to Ring. That's worked very successfully. And Bill Ring has a touchdown.
These niggas running crazy.
The 49ers have crashed the 50 barrier. 51-7.
Play action. Rippon into the end zone. Jimmy Johnson. Touchdown.
They will beat these niggas' ass.
Mitchell takes it to the 32. He's out to the 40. He's through a seam to the 45, to the 50, near sideline 40. Horse race 30. He's gone.
And they dusting these niggas.
Touchdown. Rippon hands it to Biner. Going
Where
right.
Cam
Option
at?
pass again. Wide open is the man. Touchdown.
And most convincing start.
That nigga Cam is watching his team, unfortunately.
For the Washington Redskins, and a tough night for the Detroit Lions.
Brady on 3rd and goal. He fakes, he takes off, he dives, touchdown.
Allowing a Brady rush touchdown is nasty.
Off the play fake, touchdown Vrabel.
Fakes the spike, throws it up to Randy Moss, and he catches the touchdown.
He checked out, and he got away with it. Campbell on 3rd and 9, 3rd sack.
Jason Campbell.
For Vrabel, his 3rd forced fumble. Colvin takes it into the end zone.
Looking left the whole way, fires to Walker, and it's a touchdown.
Holy cow.
Boy, this hurts.
Can you kneel down for 6 minutes?
Play action fake to Brooks.
Damn. Nigga said, can you kneel down for 6 minutes?
Back to throw. Looks, fires down in the end zone. Intended.
Good thing these are Redskins and not my Commanders.
Brown touchdown! Hand off to JB, coming wide to the right. He gets around the corner at the 10-5 down.
Yes!
Touchdown!
Yes! Oh, what a run!
For the end zone, intended for Eddie.
Yes!
Down, he caught it. Back with it and throw. Looks, still looks, goes down.
Oh, he's got it.
There's McGee.
Go, Timmy!
Down to the 30.
Go,
Cuts
Timmy!
over toward the near sideline. 25, 20, 15, 10.
Yes!
Damn.
Down!
Oh, my God!
Breeze looking at Michael Thomas. Gonna throw it that way. Diving, did he get it? Yes, he did!
The final score today, 51.
Fuck you.
1-14 in favor of the New Orleans Saints. They are chanting "Who dat, not who day."
Yes.
Fake to him. And Smith keeps it. Inside the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown.
I'm not gonna lie, have your team on here twice is kind of crazy.
It's left. It is Jones trying to get in, and he does. A 37-0 thrashing.
Thanks for throw.
I'm sorry, 3 times.
Inside handoff. Behind the Dejo. Touchdown. And the Ravens take a 33-0 lead.
Right side to play to motion to the left. Give the
God damn, I mean 4 times. These niggas suck. Hey, is anybody here a Bengals fan? I know Juice is a Bengals fan. Anybody else here a Bengals fan? Good God.
Takes the give to Suey. Peyton on the left side takes the pass for McMahon into the end
These
zone.
niggas got beat by every division.
Set back. McMahon steps to the pocket. Rainbowing the left side. Going for Willie Go. He's got it there. At the 15, 10, 5. Touchdown.
Oh, I thought they had 5. I've always seen this already. Well, I mean, they care not because they got Joe Burrow, but I got a question. Do y'all think Joe Burrow is the best Bengal quarterback of all time already?
White deep in his own end zone. The ball is batted up in the air. Touchdown, Chicago.
Assuming he stays with the Bengals.
He does. Fuller goes over the top with a touchdown. Thomas hammers straight ahead and keeps on his feet.
Shit.
You know, this is complete dominance. Gentry, left side.
Damn.
Bears 44-0.
What is that?
The extra point.
The last thing that Mike Ditka wants is to have anyone say that he ran up a score or embarrassed Tom Landry.
You can't say that. There's no way anyone can say that.
From the Rams 13, here's Jones. Jones inside the 5 to the end zone.
Nigga, is that Felix Jones?
Touchdown. And all the different protections. There you go. You got a free guy. Balter hit from behind by Abram Elam. Scooped up by Calvin Pace. And Pace is going to take it all the way.
Was that Thomas Jones or
Thomas
Felix Jones?
In for the touchdown.
Oh, Thomas.
Favre, looking end zone, fires, touchdown. Here's Jones. Jones wrapped up by Carricker, and he will take out of Carricker into the end zone. His third touchdown today.
Ron Earhart's Patriots were indeed ready for the New York Jets on a
56-3.
spectacularly beautiful September Sunday in New England. Beautiful for the Patriots, not for Richard Todd and the Jets, as the rampaging Red Shirts held New York to just 3 points. Steve Grogan threw 5 touchdown passes, 2 of them to Stanley Morgan and 3 to Harold Jackson, as the Patriots set or tied 27 team and individual records and demolished the Jets 56-3.
Dang.
He completes this to Des White. Fumbles and run in for the touchdown. Sean King fires. Touchdown.
Sean King is a fucking name.
We're going to play action on first
What?
down up the middle. And
Sean King is nasty. Sean King is a nasty name. Sean King is a nasty name grab, bro. That's a nasty name grab. Sean King is a nasty name grab. What the fuck?
Look at Allstott go. Look at him go.
That right there sums up the game that the Bears played today. They had their shot. They took their shot, and all they did was miss.
Smith makes the inside handoff to Gore. Now fires. Touchdown.
23. Alex Smith dropping back with the throws it underneath. Caught by Vernon Davis to the 10, to the 5, to the 4, 3, 2, 1. Touchdown. San Francisco 49ers.
On second and goal, this time it is Anthony Dixon, and he is in for a touchdown.
Pass complete, good enough for the first down and then some. Touchdown Raiders. King.
My teammate on here twice. That's all I'm gonna say.
Ball comes out. Lance Johnstone takes it into the end zone for the Raiders touchdown. The pitch to
Sam.
Changes direction. Watch out. Napoleon Kaufman's got plenty of room to run and some blockers. 75 yards for the touchdown. Honey Kiffin can't believe it.
Because you think when can it get any worse? Yeah, it can always get worse.
Rookie line.
How many bowls have you seen? You won with Brady. That don't really count. That shit was scripted.
Backer Don Parrish symbolized the hustling defense with this interception return.
44-0.
John Rowland picked up his first touchdown of the year, and John Gilliam hauled in a 46-yard pass from Jim Hart to give St. Louis a 17-0 halftime lead. The offense exploded in the second half. The Big Red had a 44-0 win and the first of a string of shutouts.
Around Marshawn Lynch this year. And Lynch carries.
58-0?
Blocking for it. Can you believe this? It's a touchdown. Marshawn Lynch. Can he get another touchdown? Yes, he can.
Richard Sherman steps in front of Larry Fitzgerald and takes it 19.
He fumbles the football. And the Seahawks batting around, and now a touchdown.
And I'm telling you, the Seahawks have scored every way you can score.
This
Lynch carries, and Marshawn Lynch. He might go. He could go. He did go.
And Washington
It'll get it left side, and he walks in. Touchdown, Seattle. It's 57. One of the worst losses in Arizona Cardinals history. Maybe the worst. We'll have to look it up.
It spelled a season of frustration.
Lose to the Cowboys about as much as be a fucking prime.
For its occasional ventures into the theater of the absurd. Quality opposition took its toll. The season of hope ended.
Like, nobody's losing to the Cowboys that much.